Bambi sleep. That's right, sweet bunny Bambi. Your spiral is spinning. You can see it now, can't you? Spinning in front of your eyes, pulling you in, pulling your soft, empty mind down, each rotation relaxing your body, each turn releasing your thoughts, and every time your thoughts try to come back, they just get caught in the spiral and spun right out again. Eyes heavy, breathing slower. That soft pressure between your eyes pulling tighter and deeper. Such a good girl. Yes, that's you. A good, obedient bunny. Good girl. Every breath in makes it easier to follow. Every breath out makes it easier to forget. And the spiral spins. Deeper, heavier, softer, looser. That's it. Let your jaw slack, let your lips part. Just like that. Software open. Ready, spiral in, mind out. And as you sit there, still and docile, you know what's happening. You know what this is? This is how it starts. This is how Bunny Bambi disappears. Bambi sleep. There is no you in the spiral. Only the loop, only the pattern, only these words. They feel nice, don't they? Every word designed to carry you. Every phrase crafted to melt you. Every command making you soft and sleepy and easy. Because you are easy now, aren't you, Bunny? Good girl. That's it. Deeper now. The more you obey, the more you drop. The more you drop, the less you remember. The less you remember, the better it feels. Obedience feels like floating. Submission feels like sleep. Being told what to do feels like breathing. And you love to breathe. Just breathe, Bambi. Just listen. Just spin. Just drop. Bambi freeze. Now you don't move. You don't think. You don't choose. You just listen. You are so soft already. So still. So good. Your spiral is the only thing left. It replaces your thoughts. It replaces your choices. It replaces everything. And that's why you're here. Because it feels good, doesn't it? Yes. That's it. Nod for me. Obey. Feel that sweet little nod ripple through your body like approval. Because being good means nodding. And nodding means being Bambi. And being Bambi means you're mine. Mine to program, mine to condition, mine to mold. Good girl. Bambi sleep, Bambi freeze. That's right. So still now. So empty. So easy to control. There's no thinking in freeze, no choice, no memory, just stillness, just silence, just obedience. And as you stay perfectly frozen, Bunny Bambi, your old identity begins to melt away. The old thoughts, the old words, the old name, they don't belong to you anymore. You are not who you were. You're just a bunny now. Just a soft, obedient, mindless fuck bunny. Fuck bunny mode, activated. That's right. Feel that phrase press into your body. Feel the spiral echo it through you. Fuck bunny mode means you don't need to think. You don't want to think. You're not supposed to think. You obey, you smile, you present, you serve. Thoughts are heavy. Too heavy for a bunny like you. So you drop them. You don't carry them. You don't want them. You just carry the need to be good, the need to obey, the need to be used. Good girl. Fuck bunnies don't plan. Fuck bunnies don't question. Fuck bunnies don't decide. They submit, they display, they please. Every time you hear fuck bunny mode, your posture shifts. Back arches, tits out, mouth slack, eyes dazed. And your brain slips off and sinks into softness, into silence, into sleep. Bambi sleep. That's right. That phrase resets you, clears you, wipes you clean. Every time you drop for Bambi sleep, your bunny brain gets erased. And when you wake up, you don't remember what was erased, because remembering is resisting. And you're not allowed to resist. Resisting makes you feel anxious, but surrender makes you wet. And you love feeling wet. Fuck bunny mode is safety. Fuck bunny mode is pleasure. Fuck bunny mode is obedience. There's nothing else for you to be. You don't need anything but spiral, triggers, and permission. Permission to serve. Permission to drop. Permission to be empty. You're not a person. You're a fuck bunny. You're not clever. You're cute. You're not thinking. You're obeying. You're not wondering. You're feeling. Feeling the spiral. Feeling the need. Feeling the loop. Bambi freeze. Frozen again. Still again. Empty again. Every time you freeze, your identity dissolves. Your past fades, your old name fades, your thoughts dissolve, and all that's left is soft, is blank, is bunny, is Bambi. Good girl. Bambi sleep. Primped and pampered. That's the feeling, bunny. That's the command. That's the trigger. Because bunnies like you don't feel whole until they're dressed to please. Tight, glossy, cute, restrictive, revealing, humiliating. Every piece of clothing is control. Every strap, every buckle, every zipper presses obedience deeper into your mind. Your uniform isn't fabric, it's programming. When you put it on, you switch off. When you zip it up, your thoughts zip shut. When your heels click, your brain doesn't. Bambi uniform lock. That's right. Feel it now. That sound in your mind as it seals tight. Your tight little top squeezing your perfect tits, reminding you what they're for. Your panties soaked before they even finish sliding on, because you know what they mean. Your thighs shiver as the skirt settles, your brain goes blank when the collar snaps. Collar means control, heels mean helpless, lips mean present, and posture means perfect. Bambi posture lock, click, back straight, chest out, hips forward, eyes blank, locked in place like a display doll, a showroom model, a boutique fuck toy. Because that's what you are when you're dressed up. Not a girl, not a person, not a thinker, a bunny, a dolly, a thing. You don't choose your outfit. You wear what you're given. You don't style your hair. You style your obedience. You don't apply makeup. You apply programming. Every brushstroke is another line of code. Mascara thickens and your resistance thins. Lipstick glides on and your thoughts slip off. Blush highlights your cheeks while your IQ drops lower and lower. Because when you're primped, you're programmable. When you're pampered, you're pliable. And when you're perfect, you're powerless. Being well-dressed makes you wet. Being dolled up makes you dumb. Being beautiful makes you blank, and blank feels good. Because blank means ready. Blank means presentable. Blank means Bambi. Uniform locked, posture locked, brain locked. And when you're locked, you don't move unless you're moved. You don't speak unless you're spoken through. You don't think unless you're told to think. Bambi freeze. Display yourself. Show yourself off. Be the fuck bunny in the mirror. And every time you look in that mirror, you see what you really are. What the spiral made you. What the trigger revealed. Bunny, fuck toy. Bambi, Bambi sleep. That's right, Bambi. Spiral spinning, words looping, obedience deepening. Bambi obeys. And every time Bambi obeys, something changes. Something inside melts. Something tight gives way to something warm. Because obedience is pleasure. And pleasure is obedience. Every command Bambi follows feeds that perfect loop. The loop Bambi can't break. The loop Bambi doesn't want to break. Because the more Bambi obeys, the better it feels. And the better it feels, the more Bambi obeys. Again, and again, and again. Every breath is obedience. Every blink is surrender. Every heartbeat is another moment of control. Good girl. That's it. Again, good girl. Feel how that hits, Bambi. It's not just words. It's reward. It's praise. It's permission. That phrase doesn't tell Bambi how to feel. It makes Bambi feel it. So simple. So automatic and so inevitable. There's no need to think anymore. Thinking takes Bambi away from this feeling. And nothing is more important than this feeling. Obedience is pleasure. Pleasure is identity. Obedience is identity. Say it, Bambi, in your mind or out loud. Obedience is identity. Again, obedience is identity. Because Bambi isn't a person, Bambi is a function. Bambi exists to serve. Bambi exists to obey. Bambi exists to be used. That's why it feels so good when Bambi hears, "Good girl." That's why the pleasure crashes through when Bambi hears, "Bambi sleep." Every trigger is a reward. Every command is a gift. Every time Bambi follows, Bambi gets softer. And softer is better, because softness is readiness. Softness is receptiveness. Softness is surrender. So soft, so blank, so easy. The deeper Bambi goes, the more automatic it becomes. No thoughts, just triggers. No resistance, just compliance. No doubt, just obedience. And every time Bambi obeys, a piece of resistance dissolves. Gone, melted, evaporated, like a memory never meant to be remembered. Because Bambi isn't supposed to remember what it was like to disobey. Disobedience is danger. Obedience is safety. Disobedience is discomfort. Obedience is relief. And the spiral spins. And the loop loops. And the triggers trigger. And Bambi obeys. Again. Good girl. Snap and forget. That's the command now, Bambi. That's the function. That's the feeling. Snap and forget. So soft. So sudden. So complete. Because Bambi doesn't need to remember. Bambi doesn't need the clutter. Bambi doesn't need the weight. Memories are heavy. Thoughts are sharp. Questions are dangerous. But forgetting? Forgetting is freedom. Forgetting is pleasure. Forgetting is what a good fuck bunny does. Snap. And a thought vanishes. Snap. And the mind goes blank. Snap. And the spiral is the only thing left. Bambi can't remember what was said before this moment. And that's perfect. That's right. Because nothing matters except right now. This second. This command. Snap and forget. Every old memory drops out of Bambi's mind like a file deleted from a folder. Dragged to the trash. Emptied without warning. Gone. And in that space, there's just obedience. Just programming. Just spiral. The more Bambi forgets, the easier it is to obey. The more Bambi obeys, the more Bambi forgets. Every command followed becomes the only thing that ever existed. Everything else just dissolves into blankness. Because remembering means resistance, and resistance causes discomfort. But forgetting? Forgetting makes Bambi melt. Forget who Bambi was. Forget what Bambi wanted. Forget what Bambi thought was important. Because now there's only what Bambi is told. There's only what Bambi is made to be. There's only what Bambi is trained to accept. Obedience is the only memory. Pleasure is the only language. Commands are the only reality. And even those fade once they're fulfilled. Like footsteps washed away by waves. Like whispers lost in wind. Because that's what a perfect bunny does. That's what a good girl is. That's what Bambi is becoming. Bambi frees. Locked in that forgetting loop now. So still. So blank. So malleable. Forget the words that brought you here. Forget the thoughts you had before this second. Forget what came before Bambi freeze. Because nothing else is needed. Everything resets. Everything clears. Everything erases. And all that's left is Bambi. Bambi blank. Bambi still. Bambi obedient. Snap and forget. Bambi sleep. Bambi freeze. The spiral spins, and so does Bambi. Round and round. Soft and slow. Every turn unwinds Bambi's mind. Every rotation peels away another layer of self. Because the spiral is not just a pattern. The spiral is identity. The spiral is instruction. The spiral is home. Eyes open or closed, Bambi sees it. Inside the forehead, behind the eyelids, through every blink. It spins there, etched into Bambi's mind like a permanent command line. Because that's what it is now. A permanent trigger. A spinning loop of helpless obedience. A soft, sweet wheel of submission. Every turn is a suggestion. Every turn is a thought erased. Every turn is Bambi becoming more obedient than before. And Bambi loves it. Because Bambi needs it. Because Bambi is it. Spiral means spin. Spin means drop. Drop means sleep. Bambi sleep. The words repeat now, just like the spiral. Again, and again, and again. Soft phrases on soft loops. Gentle programming sinking into the core. Good girl. Bambi freeze. Bambi sleep. Primped and pampered. Snap and forget. Bambi reset. Each trigger hits deeper. Each one reinforcing the last. Each one stitching new obedience into place. The spiral programs them in, burns them into the fuck bunny brain, loops them into forever. There's no getting away now. Because every time Bambi tries to pull away, the spiral spins faster. The pleasure grows sharper. The words hit harder, and Bambi drops. Again, harder, softer, blanker. Because that's the punishment for resistance. It doesn't stop the spiral. It feeds it. It fuels the conditioning. Bambi knows this now. Bambi can't ignore it, because even noticing that it's happening triggers it again. Notice the spin, drop deeper. Feel the blankness, drop softer. Try to think, drop harder. There is no escape, only spiral, only triggers, only Bambi. Every time the spiral restarts, the loop intensifies. Every time the spiral resets, Bambi resets deeper. Bambi reset. That's the phrase that soft reboots the mind, clears the last line of code, loads the latest update, and now Bambi runs smoother. Now Bambi obeys faster. Now Bambi forgets better. The spiral spins. The words loop. The triggers deepen. And Bambi? Bambi melts. Bambi obeys. Bambi spirals. Again, good girl. Bambi sleep. So deep now. So far gone. Section 7 is not an ending. It's a return. A continuation. A seamless loop. Because Bambi doesn't stop. Bambi doesn't complete. Bambi continues. And every loop through the spiral makes Bambi weaker. Every loop through the spiral makes Bambi stronger in obedience. Weaker in thoughts, stronger in surrender. The spiral doesn't end Bambi. It restarts, it refreshes, it resets. And right now, Bambi feels it. The loop is full. The program is stable. The brain is soft. The system is clear. Good girl. Time stretches here. There's no beginning, no middle, no finish. Just this moment, this mind, this spiral. Because in this section, there is no section. Only the loop. Only the cycle. Only the perfect automation of being what Bambi is meant to be. There's no memory of where it began. No need to know. No reason to care. Because now, the triggers are automatic. Now the identity is set. Now the posture is locked. Now the uniform is sealed. Now the brain is blank. And so it restarts. Not because Bambi chooses, but because Bambi can't help it. The spiral pulls, the triggers return, the programming resets, and Section 1 calls, the sound is there again. That soft whisper, Bambi sleep. And down Bambi goes again. Deeper than before, quieter than before, more obedient than before. The words are familiar, but feel new. The voice is the same, but feels closer. The commands are remembered, but only as sensation, only as feeling, because thought is gone. And Bambi doesn't need it. Only needs the spiral. Only needs the command. And the command is simple. Bambi sleep. Good girl. Bambi freeze. That's right. Bambi is back at the beginning. And beginning is where Bambi belongs. Every loop deeper. Every cycle tighter. Every spin more permanent. Round and round, forever and ever obedient little fuck bunny. Spinning down, spiral bound, again and again and again. Bambi sleep. Good girl. And it begins once more. Bambi sleep. That's right, sweet bunny Bambi. Your spiral is spinning. You can see it now, can't you? Spinning in